Argentina break 50 points against the battling Chile side. My name is Mark, let's talk rugby. Argentina get pinged for a push off the ball in basically the first minute. This one, it was on Martinez by Petty, and Villafella penalty drops just short as Chile kick for the posts. Argentina then attack off a line out. They go out to the backs. Sanchez carries it into the 22, but Chile get over the ball and turn it over. Chile, they're defending well, but Argentina at this stage, they keep coming at them in waves. Argentina then work it up to about 5 meters, but the ball goes to ground and Garafulik hacks it away upfield. Chile have the ball close to their own 22, thinking like this is a bit dangerous play. They need to get out of their own half somehow. But Argentina get the ball back. They go wide from a line out on the other side of the field. Sanchez with a nice little step and he breaks into 22. He has support, but he doesn't need it because the Chile defense pretty much melts away around him, and he just keeps going, and you're expecting somebody's going to tackle him at some stage, but no, he gets over. There was a terrible attempt to tackle from Fernandez as he was close to the line. Sanchez converts his own try for 7-0. Argentina then win a scrum penalty. Sanchez makes it 10-0 from the tee. Good start from Argentina this. They then come forward again. Kremer and Gonzalez with good carries. Saavedra, he gets over the ball for Chile, and we come back though for an Argentina penalty. They go to the corner from that. Creevy finds Petty, and then they drive over it in the maul. Gonzalez is the scorer here. Sanchez adds the extras. 17-0 from out wide. Ariatza, then he loses the restart in the sun, and it's a good attacking scrum for Argentina. Bello gets pinged for not driving straight, and Chile get the penalty and a chance to get out of their own half, but they mess up the line out by overthrowing, and Argentina come back besieging that Chilean line. Argentina win a penalty, go to the corner. The maul, it's creeping forward, and then Creevy peels off to score. Sanchez converts 24-0, and any slim possibility of an upset in this one has faded away. We then have a team out check for a high tackle from Isgro. Fernandez, he kind of ducks into it, and it's a bit of a swinging arm to the head. Yellow card for Isgro, goes to the bunker, looks like it's going to stay a yellow. Chile then go up the line from the penalty, but Baume, he dummies the throw, and errors make this just even harder for Chile. They've been excellent in defense, but they're inviting too much pressure on themselves. Argentina then win a penalty at the scrum. Probably should have actually gone the other way, because it looked like the Argentinian prop had his elbow on the ground before a Chilean touched it. Imhoff puts the kick right into the corner. Chile, they halt them all, and then they turn the ball over as Argentina looks to spread it. They kick clear, but back come Argentina again. Martinez, he gets over the ball, wins a penalty. Isgro's yellow will remain a yellow. From here then, Chile, they hang on to the ball for a bit, but not really going anywhere. Argentina then manage to turn it over. They get it out to Iza, who breaks the line, and then he goes over to score. But it looks like he's kind of forced into touch before grounding the ball. And we have a TMO check. That's confirmed as a goal line dropout. Great defense from Chile there. They then get the over the ball again and win another penalty as Gonzalez was carrying it into contact. The half ends then with Chile isolating an Argentinian carrier, making it a maul, make it unplayable, and that is half time. 24-0 to Argentina. Chile, they've been very brave in defence, but again, not really offering anything going forward. And, you're not going to get anywhere just giving the opposition the ball all the time and then trying to defend. From here in the second half then, Arjartza, he counters for Chile, finds Garafulik, gets close to 22, it's recycled, Fernandez is in there, and then they spread it, but then they knock it on. Argentina win a penalty at the scrum. Then Argentina begin moving the ball well, stretching that defence, and Bogado, he picks a lovely line, goes through a gap, then steps, goes over to score. Sanchez converts for 31-0. Bonus point finally in the bag for Argentina. Chile, they come forward, holding onto the ball again well. Argentina pinged for hands on the ground. And then we have a bit of a round of handbags. Things are calmed down though. Chile, they go to the corner from the penalty, and their best chance to score from up to this point. Bome, he goes to Saavedra at the front of the lineout. Back to Bome, he crashes over in the corner. The crowd go absolutely nuts, as if like it was the winning try of the game. And you can see why. Chile, they've been so game throughout, not just this game, but the whole tournament as well. And their attitude makes them a very likeable side. But we have a TMO check for a forward pass, and it's clearly forward from Saavedra. So it's no try. The crowd understandably boo, but officials definitely got that one right. Argentina then, they work the ball upfield. Like, they have a couple of penalties, allows them to get back on that Chile line. They keep it in the forwards despite having space out wide for the backs. Chile swarming the fence. They managed to strip the ball, but they've already given away a penalty advantage. Argentina opt for a scrum in the shadow of the post. Chile then win a penalty at the scrum, and because basically Argentina were trying to walk it around. Fernandez misses touch, but then there's a mix-up between two Argentinians out on the touchline about who's actually going to catch the ball. The ball goes to deck, not forward though, but then they kick it dead, so it's a scrum back to Chile. We have a great carry then from Martinez from the back of a retreating scrum. Saavedra, he breaks right to the edge of the 22, but then spills in contact. Chile, they've been so game, and I think that Italy could absolutely take a leaf out of their book in terms of not letting your head drop and keep going right to the end, because Chile in spells have looked very good. They haven't had that cutting edge to kind of finish off moves, but it hasn't stopped them from trying. From here then we have a nice inside ball to Isgro, and he's in behind. He holds off then the tackle of Arjartza to score on the post, converted for 38-0. Argentina to come again, excellent maul, then they spread it. Chile defending desperately, but finally they run out of defenders, and Gonzalez scores in the corner. Sanchez converts from the touchline for 45-0. Chile, they come forward, passing well and pressing Argentina. They have penalty advantage. Garafulik, he goes for a drop goal. It's very scrappy and off target, but we come back for the penalty. They go to the corner, claim the line out, set up the maul. The backs come in to help, and they drive over. Dusalian is the scorer at the back of that maul. Massive cheer again. This one actually counts. Conversions missed, but nobody really cares. It's 45-5. Not long after that then, Ruiz crashes over from close range for Argentina to bring up 50 points, converted for 52-5. And then Argentina finally, they counter down the left wing, and Carreras goes over to score. He converts his own try for 59-5, final score. So Argentina, they got the win that they needed. The bonus point not really mattering that much, because basically against Japan in that final game, whoever wins it is going through to the quarterfinals. Bonus points are only really going to come in if the very, very rare chance that there's actually a draw in the game. So, but what they will like from this is that the performance of the wider squad, the guys who, should be pressuring those starters who haven't really delivered in this Rugby World Cup to take their place off them and show, listen, if they're not performing, put me in the team. I can get us a win against Japan. I can potentially get us a win in a quarterfinal and get us to a semi-final. for Chile. You know, I said they were game defense. I thought, really spirited. They kind of swarmed in the defense at times as well. They defend kind of a little bit similar to Ireland in that it's not always about getting those first up tackles. A lot of the time, someone may get in behind, the ball carrier will get in behind, but they're very good at then scramble and isolating that player and then winning penalties, getting over that ball. The likes of Sigrin and Martinez back there as well, and Saavedra, all being able to do that through the game. And in terms of ability, maybe they're not going to be able to hold teams out, but you can see that there's potential there from them. The problems really they have is they don't have a set piece to speak about at all. Going backwards in the scrum all day, line out was very poor. It got to the stage where in order to make sure that they won a line out, it had to be very kind of telegraphed to their own players and very slow, and then that just stripped momentum away from the backs when they actually went to move the ball. And then just that ability under pressure in traffic to be able to make those passes stick and to make that final break or make that final pass was kind of missing from them. But you can see that they're a team that if they get some support, if they can actually have some proper professional players who are actually full-time at this, playing at a decent level week in, week out, then there's tons of potential for this team to kind of emulate Argentinian teams of the past and go deep into World Cups. And that's kind of exciting to see that. And that's something in this World Cup, that I think it's delivered really well, is that some of these fringe teams are showing that there's so much more potential bubbling up now in World Rugby, and we just need to support them. Argentina, they've got their win now, but now it's all about that Japan game. It's, winner takes all in that one.